Hey everybody. Um, with this video, I'm going to do another Chicago song. It's a deeper cut. This is a song off of their third album. Again, another double album. Still blows my mind that they came out of the gate with a double album and they just kept producing double albums. I mean, you to do that, you have to have so much material written, and it all has to be good enough to make it to the album. So it just blows me away that their first 11 albums are double albums. Anyway, let's check it out. So as you can see, the song we're about to do is Sing a Mean Tune, Kid, off of Chicago's third album. I love the groove on this. It's just the way it builds and the way it comes up, and then Peter Cetera's voice and how he just it's got a little bit more grit than normal in it. And I just think it's a fantastic tune. So let's hit it.
1.
One, two, three, four.
What a nasty groove just to come right out the gate, right? Let's keep going.
Sing a mean tune, kid. Sock 'em in the gut, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing a mean tune, kid, oh yeah. Sock 'em in the gut, yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you ever let your mama get to cry, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Pretty bad song, kid. Everyone's a blues, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty bad song, kid. Everyone's a blues, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the people never know your only lie, yeah.
Okay, before we get into the solo section, I love the stabbing horn chops. The wah pedal work in the rhythm is just fantastic. And then that little keyboard vamp that's going on there. And I don't know if it's a Rhodes piano or exactly which keyboard it is, but I mean, just the combination of everything, along with that perfect backbone groove that Danny's laying down on the drums. It's just such a cool little groove, right? And now we're going to get the beginning of the solo. Sounds like, it's a guitar and horns, or a guitar and a horn doubling each other. It's so good. Let's keep going. had somebody today. We were talking about wah-wah pedals, and I had somebody today. Oh, you use a wah-wah pedals. You know, you only want to play disco and funk. And I'm like, have you really listened to people play wah-wah pedals? I mean, my God, we're not talking about just Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan's, power and blues. I mean, go to go to Clapton and listen to Clapton play with a wah-wah pedal. The Robin Ford video I did for "Cut Me to the Bone," incredible wah-wah work. Obviously, Kirk Hammett may overuse a wah-wah pedal, but that's a personal opinion there. But there's so much great wah-wah work, and this song, the way he uses it rhythmically is it's funky as hell. But, Terry, MF, and Kath, just creating a nice little groove. It's fantastic. Let's keep going. fade out too. Now, I'm not saying that education is a bad thing, because it's not. But sometimes, especially when it comes to music, it's really interesting, the creativity of somebody who didn't take music lessons, didn't learn what to do and what not to do on an instrument. Because they can open a door and do things that you wouldn't expect if you sat down and, read the instruction manual, read the book. I remember it was some kind of interview. I think it was on a VH1 thing, and I feel like it was David Bowie who talked about, what they used to do in the 70s. They'd get a new synthesizer and they would never even look at the manual. They just open up the box, throw it down there, and start fiddling around with the knobs and see what sounds they could get out of it. And because they didn't read the manual, because they didn't look at it, they just tried it and they pressed buttons until they got a sound that they liked. They came up with sounds and tones that the manufacturer hadn't counted on, hadn't actually predicted. And, you listen to a lot of legendary musicians, and how many of them are not, formally educated on their instrument? You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, did Hendrix take lessons? No. Did Terry Kath, did he study guitar playing? No. Jerry Garcia, yes, he took some lessons, but then did his own thing by translating, what he learned to play on the banjo onto the guitar. I mean, there's so many examples of unique musicians, Eddie Van Halen and what have you, who created their own style and broke barriers and broke down walls to the point where the stuff that they figured out on their own that they could do is now studied today by people who were inspired by them to copy is not the word I want to use. Basically incorporate those lessons of the uneducated into what they've learned. It's a weird thing how we learn from people who didn't know. Yeah, sorry I went off on a tangent there. But anyway, love that song. Be curious to find out what you think. Please leave a comment in the comment section below and let's talk about it. Okay? Thank you. Have a good night.